the point of taking medication is to get to a point where you don't have to take it anymore.
Yeah, it's an aid. It's not something that you're supposed to be on for the rest of your life.
Like this episode is really long, so it's filled with a lot of bullshit. But like
this particular fucking episode seems to be like pretty damn like
this is heavy.
It is
punctuated with like dick jokes, but like,
with dick punctuated. All right, talk to you later.
Alright, love you, bye.
Yeah,
I love you.
Love you too. Peace. Gay. Before I click on him, gay.
God, what a faggot.
Oh,
not
shit,
to be
dude.
politically incorrect, which is exactly what I'm doing.
No, well, yeah. I mean, technically, you kind of are being a little bit, but I see that's the thing is like I understand your concept of of using the word in certain contexts.
I had a for my film class last night.
Yeah.
Speaking of being politically incorrect, for my film class last night, my teacher had a guest speaker who's a chick that he's had there before. Like I've seen her before. And what happened is I don't want to name her, just in case like she wouldn't want to be associated with this show. Even though I would definitely want her to have credit for it. But,
who is this again?
My teacher.
Oh, your
my film class.
Okay, for sure.
What happens is he had a speaker there, and one of the things she said is her problem. Somebody asked, like, what has been your issue with, like, how you handle working in the industry?
Yeah.
And she says, one of my problems is not being politically correct. And,
not being politically correct.
And she...
in what sense, though?
It meant... Yeah, that's the thing. She meant it specifically in one sense, which is that, like, she tends to speak up and speak her mind.
And, like, people aren't okay with it, basically?
Yeah, she tends to speak up. Yeah, she's like, you're supposed to be a pretty little worker bee and like not show emotion and all that. But you can tell she's like a really passionate person in general. So it's like, there's no fucking way that happens with you. But like, because like, she's a very passionate person in general. She said that that's one of her problems is like being a soldier when it comes to working in the industry, because that's the kind of person they all want you to be.
That's how it is in jobs in general too. That's the problem with it.
With the film and but with the film industry, like it's a lot. It's like the highest pressure job you can do.
Yeah.
Because people will work you. It's majority's freelance, so like you got to make sure you get paid. Like that's on you. Like there's no union to save you, even if you join the union.
Yeah,
like,
that's a fucked up statement in and of itself too.
Oh, there's no union.
Even if you're in the union can't save you. Like, why the fuck am I paying these dues then? Like, what the fuck?
It's because you still do non-union gigs even after you join the union.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because you're still trying to, go out there and like, for one, you're trying to get money. Yeah. Which is like a thing in general.
You're trying to create your career, so you work in specific jobs.
That's another thing.
Trying to work for or with specific people. And
trying to get your name out there, so on and so forth. Yeah, no, I mean that's totally understandable.
But yeah, it's like after her speak though, is that like everybody in my class was like, I don't think I have what it takes to be in the film industry.
Seriously?
Including me.
Because she said that every once in a while you have to hold your tongue, or what?
It wasn't that. It was that like everything she had to say about like what people want to see and like how Hirohama was like, if you want to be in the industry, you need to be better than everyone else. You can't be good. Average isn't good enough. Average doesn't get you work.
Oh no, of course.
You have to know what you're doing completely. Of course. And like what happens is I'm avoiding that green spot right
Why? That's what I was wondering. I'm like,
because I want to finish this conversation, and that's the start of the wedding.
Oh, is it? I thought that's where you just got the suit.
Oh, well, it is, but like,
that's like the start of the mission.
Part of the whole.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. So like, what happens is she was saying that she was just generally saying things about like the industry and whatnot.
Yeah, like how people want to believe that it's an artistic thing, so perfection isn't required, but in a sense it is.
Well, no, it's a business. Like they feel like they don't need to emphasize that anymore.
Yeah,
like
because it's a business.
Well, it's just like here are your expectations and all that stuff he's told us before. Stuff he's told me before anyway. Yeah, I'm not new to his classes, and I'm trying to get out that school as fast as I can.
Yeah,
just beating up chicks,
just beating people. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's true. There's like a group of like 2 dudes, 2 girls. Who's your first target? The chicks. You know, they can't defend themselves. Like, no.
And
it seemed like neither of the dudes could either, but yeah.
And like he's it's just everybody's like everyone after that, everybody felt like they didn't have one.
They're just like fucking paramedics are there. They're just like they're trying
Where
to
the
help
fuck do you
people.
think you're going?
Yeah, right. Like, no, fuck, get back here. Get back, son of a bitch. Yeah,
Everybody felt like they didn't have what it takes.
Seriously, after like he gave that talk and shit.
After that talk between the two of them.
Fuck.
And,
they were talking amongst themselves.
No, it's she was giving a talk, but here my teacher was chiming in.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Because I mean, a lot of people like expect like you said, you know, because something's artistic, they figure like, well, yeah, it's artistic, it's open to interpretation. Ergo, it's not necessarily like
it wasn't the art thing. It was more
wrong.
like how to be a craftsman.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was more
So
because that's how sees.
So
Fuck! I said his name. God damn it!
Yeah, you've been saying it.
I've been saying like here, and then I'm like, ah, fuck. I've been
yeah,
saying like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. But you've been saying it. But what else, man? You can fucking mute it. You can.
If I don't want to like
add a cat meow like it did to your one homegirl's fucking or old homegirl's fucking, you know.
One of the things I want to do is Are you kidding me?
You're glitched out in the Matrix, man. Oh,
Okay.
never mind, you're back in.
I was like, I'm back
the
in.
Matrix held you in for a second there, just like no.
No, I ran out like the track runner.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's like.
You went flash on that shit, dude. You ran so fucking fast that you
I
fucking
broke
blinked
the
yourself
world.
out of existence.
Get the fuck! Oh shit!
I was like, what the fuck's your problem? Fuck you! That's what my problem is. Fuck you.
Fuck you and your pantsuit. No one wears those anymore.
No.
Do they wear pantsuits?
On occasion,
I think do, yeah.
It depends who the fuck you're like. Who's yeah, it depends where you're at. Pretty much, I think. And then a lot of times, like I noticed, specific business suits are worn by specific people. Why the fuck did you steal a double decker?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't want to start the wedding because I feel like I was on a roll here. I guess the conversation's over. I guess I'll go. I don't even fit up here. But I guess I'll go.
But in any case, to round up your last conversation.
Yeah, it was that everybody just started like losing. I could just kill the cops.
Can you?
Yeah.
No way.
They have guns though.
But you can kill the cops?
Yeah. You just kill instead of losing them, you just kill them.
Wow. Well, fuck up their car first, I guess. Hong Kong Police Department. Pay us $500 and we'll let you go. Like fucking honestly, dude, like that fucking the police department over there is like fucking kind of like when you're in TJ.
Hong Kong Police Department.
Yeah, pay us enough and we'll let you go no matter what the fuck we did.
Frame the right guy and we'll put it aside.
Or that. But I mean, that's the thing is you pay them enough, they'll frame someone else for you. It's okay. Though honestly though, I gotta admit, shit has been getting like different for whatever reason. I don't know fucking why. If it's a ploy or if it's legit, but the cops in fucking Mexico have been getting more on their shit than before.
They're doing better job.
They're actually doing their fucking job nowadays. Like they're not pulling people over and fucking like, you know.
Maybe they got the right director
them.
or somebody like who's in power.
I think that either that or they're just getting the right people because that's another thing too. Because
they're recruiting
actually
differently or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. Like they're actually maybe they're giving like psych evaluations now when it comes to fucking like hiring the cops. I don't know.
But to finish my thought process about the film thing.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be like two episodes or something. What happens, like, even I was feeling like, oh man, I don't have what it takes. But I always feel like that. But this time I was like, maybe I should give it some real consideration. Because Hirohama's like, he's saying like, if you're gonna be average, like, if you're gonna feel lazy, don't do it. Go do something else. He's constantly like that. He's constantly, it's a problem I have with his teaching philosophy, that he's just like, if you don't have what it takes right now, you're never gonna have it. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like you need to start helping. He doesn't even really want to be a teacher though, so I let it go.
But see, that's the thing. See, that's what I was gonna say too. I'm like, it sounds like he doesn't even want to be where the fuck he's at right now.
He's doing it as a paycheck, in addition to working in the industry.
Yeah, no, and then in that case, I mean, but at the same time though, I don't think he's saying it necessarily to discourage you. If anything, I think he's saying
it's his way of trying to look out for us, but like he's not trying to spur us to grow. I've never gotten that feeling.
No, but that's the thing though, is like saying, you know what, if you're gonna be lazy about it, don't even bother. That's his way of trying to get you to fucking put like your utmost best into like, what the fuck it is that you're fucking doing.
That's what you would do. I don't think that's what he would do. Like a couple of the kids dropped the class last
I wouldn't,
night.
but see, well, because of that fucking speech.
No, before that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like he was just like, they were like, I need to drop the class. Like this is like a higher workload than I was ready for at the time.
Yeah.
And like he was like, good. Like
he was like, good.
Yeah, he was like, good, drop it. That's what he said.
Well, yeah, because it's like at the same time, you also need to get your fucking priorities straight.
He didn't give them that advice though. He didn't give him any advice.
He just said
after.
good.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, like it sounds like he's giving you he's giving people the right advice. He's just doing it in a very horrible way. Essentially, is what it sounds like to me. Anyway, I mean, I could be wrong, and he could just be a dick.
Well,
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think it's like as black. I don't think. Of course, I don't think it's as black and white as like him just saying like. Him just being an asshole and taking it out on.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
No,
I honestly
yeah.
think it's just.
I don't think
he's
that's
trying to give advice. He just doesn't necessarily know how to do it.
He's been teaching for long enough to care about teaching. Like,
Exactly.
even if he didn't care about it when he started or something. Like,
But now, like he's been doing it long enough, so he's like, no, yeah, I'm in this mentor position. I should like give people the heads up and the 411 and so on and so forth on shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what happened is like So like one of the things I had to go up to and ask him was like, are there people in the industry with like mental disorders?
Yeah.
And he gave, first of all, he gave me like the stupidest look, and that made me go like, fuck man, I can't fucking come to you for anything. This is why we don't talk. Like,
yeah.
fucking like, but like he gives, first of all, he gives me like a look, but like sort of like a fucking of course look, which was followed by fucking of course. Like
yeah,
because
that's not like a common knowledge thing. I would have asked that shit.
The reason I brought it up was because I was like, I was diagnosed and re-diagnosed and re-diagnosed with depression.
Yeah.
So like it's worried me whether or not I have personality-wise oh fuck.
Oh, and you just what the flying fuck? Oh, you almost fucking actually picked it up.
Oh, it flashed white for a second,
dude. It did. No, yeah, because I thought it was like a move you were doing. Like you were able to recover on that shit.
Oh, shit.
No, but yeah, dude, that's a perfectly fucking logical question to ask. As far as like, oh, dude, you fucking steal that car.
Yeah. That's what
steal
I tried
that
to do.
shit. Hell yeah. He's like, dude, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Give me your fucking car.
I'm okay now.
I'm all right now. Now that I got your fucking expensive ass shit.
I was like, I've been diagnosed and re-diagnosed with clinical depression. So it's worried me whether or not I have the personality skills to make it in the industry, because I know I have the mindset to learn and be humble at the same time. So like I'm growing fast. But
but the thing is a common thing that gets spread around, like not even necessarily like around certain industries, but around the intellectual community in general. Is intelligent people tend to fucking get hit with depression the most. Because
that's because like they understand more about the world. And,
yeah, you understand more about the world.
You need to learn new skills on how to cope with that. You need to learn new skills on how to put it aside.
But see, at the same time, that's one of the things that I got from
not to be stupid, but to understand some things are inevitable. Some worries are inevitable.
Oh yeah, no, of course. But see, that's what I was gonna say too. It's like
and to not really associate your personal value and
with that particular feeling in the moment. Yeah. Because I mean, you're prone to do that, and the number one thing that would automatically help, because I've been diagnosed with that shit. Yeah. Along with anxiety.
Anxiety usually comes in.
Anxiety is like a fucking. It's been a thing. Lately it hasn't been hitting me as bad as it has. I actually got a fucking panic attack.
You learn how to cope with, huh?
I actually got an anxiety attack like 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's this whole fucking thing with like my own fucking shit and like my job and my girl and so on and so forth and shit and everything just kind of hit me like a sack of bricks all of a sudden. Wow. Then like I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll have some drinks. Maybe it'll fucking help. Yeah. And it was, in a sense, but then like I started talking to my girl and I just fucking broke down, dude. That's lost
the thing,
my
like
shit.
you learn how to like cope with it, so like you appear to people like you don't have it. Yeah. And then like you feel that pressure when you're smart enough to know that's how people see you. Yeah. And then I don't know. Like a lot of people sort of take the issues for granted because like anxiety and like depression depression are completely undervalued
they are
and I think completely undervalued as issues, and I think that's
because
for a few reasons.
And the main thing is, well, not the main thing, but one of the reasons. Well, hold on, I'll let you go on with okay.
Yeah, I think thanks. Yeah. I think it's for a few reasons.
Yeah.
One of which is that depression is usually used synonymous with sadness, so now like people have created like
that's one of the ones I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
people just for the slightest little fucking thing, they're sad.
They devalue
it. Like, I'm so depressed. Why? Yeah. Because McDonald's doesn't have the fucking McFlurries anymore.
It's like, no,
fuck
you're
you,
not.
Man. You're not depressed.
When
you're
you wake
slightly
up,
bummed out.
when you wake up for the next week, like like not able to feel things or enjoying things you like.
Right? There you go. Yeah. When you wake up in the fucking morning and you're like, do I really want to get up? Holy shit! Oh my god, dude.
I'm still alive.
You're still alive.
I'm still up.
How the fuck are you still alive?
I'm ready to fight. Shit.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous, dude.
It's because I took the reason I flew so high is because I took my weights off like right before.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah,
you went on Rock Lee on that shit.
Yeah, no, primary Lotus.
you saw the fucking you flying out your windshield coming, so you took your weights off and just like this is my chance.
It was like my chance.
All my training has prepared me for this moment.
I channeled my chakra into my feet. I don't like Naruto that much. Why do I keep talking about Naruto?
And you keep referencing it.
I know.
Exactly. I hate Naruto, but I'm gonna keep referencing it like a motherfucker.
Everyone knows what it is, so it's
and that's why you
so
reference it too. That's what it is. Yeah, that's why you keep referencing because you reference certain fucking anime. They're just like, huh?
Yeah. Depression.
But then again, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, we're great poster boys for that shit.
Really?
Right now. Fucking yelling and laughing and shit.
You can totally tell that like we're those kinds of people.
No, but that's the thing though. That's the thing is like about actual like legit clinical depression is like.
Yeah.
Being legit depressed doesn't necessarily mean that like you can't
have
laugh.
moments of happiness.
Like you can go out and next like you can be depressed out of your fucking gourd and next thing you know you're running to the right people.
It's just that
or your usual set of friends because your usual set of friends even if you're depressed as fuck will sometimes.
And then that's when you hit your normal.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's when you start.
That's your normal though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You hit your normal and like that's what people don't really understand because I sort of get into conflicts with people about medication when they're like why do you need to take that?
They're like don't take medication?
Yeah, they're like why do you need to take that? Like you're not like, you if you take medication and it's like that's like telling a person who's bleeding like
don't manage that shit up.
Like you know what you need to do? Like you just need to stop thinking about it. Like no
fucking I totally get it. And then the shit is like I used to be like that before.
Actually, let me pause.
I was more medically prone because and I mean to my own fucking my own affliction. Because, like, a decade ago, I'd say, and I'm 30 now, by the way. Which, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm pretty. If you've been reading Tobi's fucking little comments on the video, which I've been reading today, like yesterday, I think, and it was like playing games in our 20s to regret in our 30s.
But Mondo's
like
already...
But Mondo's already 30.
You can go ahead and like say anything you want, and I'll put that up as a description if you want. Like,
and no, I mean it's fine. I'm just saying, like, I honestly thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like, wait, so. If we were supposed to regret it on our 30s and I'm still doing this shit, then clearly I don't regret it at all. But
sad
anyways,
fuck.
Sad fuck. Ain't that a bitch?
Sad fuck.
Dude, I've been playing fucking games since I was fucking 3 years old, son. I don't regret it in the fucking slightest. That shit kept me out of fucking gang shit.
Oh, I think Mega Ran says that in one of his raps.
Oh, but yeah, dude, because I grew up in Compton in the fucking 80s when like gang shit was rampant, and then in the early 90s and everything. Those motherfuckers that were like 8 years old, like already fucking rolling with dudes from the hood.
I grew up in Long Beach, and like I was already dressing like a gangbanger. Like even though I had no idea like what it meant or all that, but I was wearing like tees that were like way too big. I was wearing like Dickies, and that's
I wanted to dress like that because of the whole gang.
It's just because that's what I thought was cool.
Shit. Yeah.
As like a black kid who went to a school where everyone was a minority.
Pretty much.
Like, nobody was white. Everyone was black. Everyone was black, Mexican, Filipino. And that's
I wasn't even fortunate
or Samoan. That's what it was. Everybody's brown.
I wasn't even fortunate enough to fucking have that kind of fucking racial diversity, dude. Like, my elementary school, everyone was Mexican.
Yeah.
And or like maybe even like as far to my knowledge, everyone was Mexican. They might have been like They might have been like no.
If you're
the dudes that looked
Mexican
white,
and you
they
look
were,
white,
the
like
dudes
they
that
make
looked
your,
white, they were from like fucking what's
They're
that
Spanish?
state? That's a state. No.
Colombia?
Like that state in Mexico. It's a state in Mexico. It's a Sinaloense.
Oh.
They're from Sinaloa,
Sinaloa,
which is
okay.
like one of the states in fucking Mexico, and most of the dudes fucking there, most of the dudes, because I don't know, I want to say everyone,
Yeah.
but it's to my knowledge, most of the dudes from fucking Sinaloa are like they're light skinned, they have
Yeah.
like green eyes, blue eyes, like. Or from Durango too, because
I think I knew a girl like that actually. She
Yeah?
was Sinaloa and she
was like she looked white.
She had blonde, but she also had like the thick like I don't want to say the word because I had this one girl tell me don't ever say that word.
Like thick.
But I'm about to say the word. She had like this Chunti accent.
Oh.
She described herself as that, so
Yeah.
that's what made it funny in the moment. And then I ran it by another chick and she's like, "Don't fucking call me that."
It depends.
And I was like,
yeah.
"Whoa!"
No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like it's okay for you to use the word, but some fucking people that are of Mexican descent, see, some people are like. They see
She
the
sees
word
herself as sort
chunti
of
and
a cla-
paisa and shit like
yeah.
that as a regression. Because I mean, most people that you would perceive as chunti and or paisa
Yeah.
would be like they listen to that, you know, like and they fucking like dress and like fucking like all this shit, and all their fucking lives consist of is just getting drunk and going to the club and trying to get laid in a bar stool or a bathroom stall or whatever, you know, like that's like essentially like that's fucked up, but that's like their thing. And then like
And
the
that-
main
you
fucking
know, that's
thing is
fair.
that
I
they
didn't-
idolize drug dealers.
I didn't. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't disagree with her though.
No,
Like,
yeah.
I wasn't like arguing with her.
No,
like,
of course.
It was just that like I thought that was where the conversation was going because she said something about me like
No, yeah,
being
yeah.
hood or whatever. So I was like, whoa.
So you're like, well, you sound truthy.
Yeah, no, not like
No,
yeah,
well,
but
not like that literally,
but
but
like
maybe,
that.
but yeah.
Fuck, we keep getting distracted. You were saying what were you were saying about we were talking about depression.
Oh, okay. Where did I leave off at though? I fucking forgot. I was like dying.
I was talking about the medication.
You were talking about the medication. Okay, well, yeah. So at one point before I realized that it was like I was medically in this mental state.
Wait, did you realize that, or did someone tell you?
No, well, that's the thing because I basically did my own research.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, I kept running into website after website. It was like, if you wake up in this mind state, or if all of a sudden like you're in one fucking like, you know, you wake up just fine, but out of nowhere the slightest thing fucking makes you shift, or the slightest thing makes you do this, you know, and so on and so forth.
And then you stay that way for the rest of the day.
Yeah,
and, like, that keeps happening.
See, like
every day.
I mean, like it's not like I can't say I was
You're
I was
triggered.
medically fucking diagnosed, but at the same time I self-diagnosed myself with it.
I was medically diagnosed.
But it makes sense, yeah. Like the only reason I wasn't medically diagnosed is because honestly, every fucking like growing up, every time I brought it up to my fucking parents, they were just like, no, like you know, you're like that's ridiculous, like so on and so forth.
Is it right to feel this way? And they're like, no,
no,
yeah.
It wasn't even like that. It was the simple fact that like I'd be in a doctor's office, like in a legit medical doctor's office, and they'd have posters up or you know or pamphlets.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, you know, do you suffer from depression? And I'd pick one fucking pamphlet up and be like, do you suffer from this? And they're like, you know, is this how your day goes? Is this how your mood shifts and everything?
Yeah.
And I would read it and then be like, holy shit, like, yeah, like, that's fucking me. And then I bring it up to my mom and she's like, maybe I should tell a doctor about this shit. And she's like, no, you're fine, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
I was gonna say, like, that's kind of the thing that usually happens with the self-diagnoses, like, is that, like, people, what the fuck?
No, this is it, dude.
It forced me out.
Oh, you're doing
shit.
a cop job.
Oh, shit.
Shoot
How
him.
do I aim?
Shoot him. Yeah, there you go. L2 and then R2. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
Ah!
Shoot him in the face. Don't shoot the cops. Don't shoot the cops.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing? I'm like, why are you shooting the cops? If it says on the top, don't kill cops.
I fucking...
There's another dude on the right.
Like it
on the
needs
right.
to.
Right there. Get him.
L1.
Get him.
Oh, shit.
Got him. You haven't gotten him, though. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. How do you do that?
You have to jump.
Arrest him.
Who?
I don't know. Restrain the subject. What fucking subject?
They're
This
all
guy?
dead.
Press while grappling. Who the fuck are you supposed to arrest? Maybe there's a dude under the bus or something.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Do I have to start this mission
I
over?
think they should just glitched out. Yeah, because the bus
goddamn.
isn't moving, dude.
This is a problem I've had with a couple of missions before.
I know, yeah.
Wait,
I think the bus finally moved. It did. Okay. Look for it. They're all fucking dead. Who the fuck are you supposed to arrest? Arrest the cop. I don't fucking know.
try.
Like, shit.
So that's a problem I think it happens with the self-diagnoses is
you tend to all of a sudden start to think that you're in that that mindset. Yeah. No, but that's the thing is like it wasn't even necessarily like I would forget, like I would basically put myself in that mindset, and I'd be like, no, yeah, like I'm overthinking it, because I know that would happen to a lot of people that like they're on the internet and constantly looking up symptoms of this, symptoms of that.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they start thinking they have something, but it's like no, dude, like even when I wasn't thinking about it, like all of a sudden like the slightest shit would trigger me. Like,
well, yeah,
I'd be in a public place, perfectly fine, and next thing you know, I want to fucking like I want to just break the fuck down because someone just mentioned. You know, the slightest little fucking thing, and be like, "Oh, dude, like, you know, you shouldn't fucking yell so much or whatever," and then just be like,
"Oh," and you're just like, "I've been told that so much."
Yeah, and I have, and I'm just like, "Fuck, like maybe I'm just an angry motherfucker, or you know, maybe this or maybe that."
Sometimes like when it comes to the self-diagnoses thing, like somebody's got to be right sometimes. Like,
yeah, no, see, that's what it is. Yeah. So it was like, well, shit, like maybe they're fucking right, dude. And so I actually talked to a doctor at one point. But she was a doctor, wasn't necessarily like a psychologist or anything in the sense. Mm-hmm. But she had like aside from a fucking
oh god damn it!
The same fucking one.
It started me. Yeah. It started me on top of my own car again.
That's fucking great.
Fucking anyway.
You guys are driving into that shit.
Keep going. Yeah.
But yeah, dude. But at some point, I spoke to an MD. Like she wasn't. She didn't have a psychologist. She had a fucking degree in psychology, but she was an MD though. But she, like, I fucking finally talked to her about this shit, and like, she wasn't like instantly like most doctors that were like, you know, like, yeah, she wanted to fucking prescribe me like a fucking million medications, just for the sake of fucking saying that they prescribed all that shit. But at the same time, like, she did acknowledge the fact that yeah, I did, you know, suffer from that shit. But at the same time, I guess she was more of a moral support kind of deal. You know what I mean? Oh, that motherfucker.
Fuck me.
That's fucking great. There you go. That was the asshole you're supposed to fucking arrest.
He was in there the whole time.
Yeah!
God damn it.
That's fucking great. But yeah, but she did acknowledge that I was suffering from this shit, but at the same fucking time, she also kind of...
What?!
Wait, what the fuck? You have a bat? How in the fuck does that even work, dude?
I don't know.
Fuck that mission, dude. Just stop doing it. Oh, never mind. You're still fucking doing it.
Alright, let's do it again.
Yeah, fucking right. I don't want to do this anymore.
Bitch. Ah, fucking.
It was property damage. You didn't hit her. She fucking, like, she shimmied out of the way.
One of the other things that I think is a problem with people undervaluing like depression and anxiety is like actual disorders is that what happened? Depression is like the most antidepressants I say are the most handed out medication. They're basically given like fucking candy.
Yeah.
To everybody.
Yeah, which is why they're out on the fucking streets like common fucking like drugs and shit.
So a lot of people sort of like a lot of people, you know where I'm going.
No, yeah. And for those of you that may be watching this, if you haven't taken antidepressants and you haven't been medically prescribed antidepressants, don't fucking take antidepressants, because guess what? If you take them, next thing you know, you have to take them. If it's not for you,
it's not for you.
Yeah, no, not only that, but your fucking brain will become like medically dependent on them. It's not like cigarette. I mean, it's essentially like cigarettes, I guess, in a sense.
That's not really what happens. Is that like before they start to act the way they're supposed to?
Yeah.
They have a habit of like causing a chemical shift in your body for like the first couple of weeks, and then after that is when you okay, well, he's right about the sort of dependence thing. You need to be weaned off of them when you stop taking them, but that's because, like, if you just stop taking them, like, you go into a massive depressive spell.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, yeah, because that shit's supposed to be a fucking a mood.
And during the activation period, you sort of go through, like, 60% of what that spell would be.
Yeah. Which is why, like, if you actually seen a psychologist or anyone that might have prescribed you these things, they won't take you automatically off of it. They'll just lower your dosage casually as time goes on, and then out of nowhere, they'll just take you off of it or whatever. If you reach that level.
Yeah. See, what antidepressants are for is to really like regulate you back to where you should be. Because what's caused by my depression is a serotonin deficiency compared to a regular person. A chemical in your brain which causes like positive emotions is not Like, I don't receive that high, that boost that people get from doing things that they like, doing things that they enjoy.
Yeah.
So what happens is, like, though antidepressants sort of like equalize that a little bit, and then what you do is you sort of set yourself up, you set your life up. That's what you go to. You start talking to. That's what you talk to a therapist about. Like, you start setting your life up so that, like, once you get off the meds, you can you'll have like a positive circle you can go to. You'll start doing things with your life that you appreciate. Like, the point of taking medication is to get to a point where you don't have to take it anymore.
Yeah, it's an aid. It's not something that you're supposed to be on for the rest of your life, unless you have like a thyroid condition.
Yeah. So like, if anybody doesn't understand that, like, please let them know that, or show them this. Yeah, like, this episode is really long, so it's filled with a lot of bullshit. But like,
cut to this part.
Please, like, you know what? I'll try to leave a timestamp. If I forget to do it, somebody do it for me. I'll try to leave a timestamp with like all the meaningful parts of our conversation.
Yeah, because it's actually like, I noticed, like, you know, most of our stuff is, like, you know, informative and or like just insightful, but this particular fucking episode seems to be like pretty damn, like, you know,
this is heavy.
It is
punctuated with like dick jokes, but like, punctuated with dick jokes. Like, there's like a get help if you need it, kids, and a picture of a penis if it were written down. For like a written sentence, like, that's what.
Oh shit, dude! What's that fucking that little saying that they got with them? You know, like don't be a weenie, rap over Jimmy, or some shit. Or some shit, or don't take chances with your weenie, use a Jimmy. I don't fucking know. Some shit like that. I don't fucking know, man.
Hilarious.
Yeah, like, with just shit like that, essentially.
Okay.
But instead of actually speaking about your actual genitalia, we're speaking about your mind.
Yeah. Let's get to the fucking wedding.
Let's get to the fucking wedding, finally.